Hi collective, welcome back to my channel. We are about relationship of self first, okay? You could be the energy of looking at a lucrative deal, okay? Or looking at your ancestors when it comes to reparations, when it comes to the tree of life, or when it comes to connecting, when it comes to your ancestors raining down, okay? Your inheritance from your past lives, okay? All right, so with my channel, it's all about relationship with ourselves first. All right, so we can have a healthy relationship outside of ourselves. I know it's not easy to manage the emotions, all right? But we're trying to, so we can identify our intuition, because it comes with good health, good wealth, all right? But it comes from the essence of love. You have to love yourself first, okay? In a healthy way to bring in your good spiritual wealth, okay? So you need to balance the masculine feminine energy within oneself so you can co-create with the universe. The universe does not co-create without you. All right, I could be talking to the single lot. All right, you could be an energy of working independently, all right, to be self-sufficient. Someone's very dedicated, okay, when it comes to their efficiencies. You could be a writer, a policeman, or you could be a dentist, or maybe a doctor. But you're looking very helpful, my darlings, okay? Someone loves the way you look, very practical, okay, very self-sufficient when it comes to your work. But maybe some people behind you a little bit fussy or overcritical, or maybe worrying. Don't worry, okay? You seem to be very helpful to yourself, being very creative, because someone's doing self-reflection, okay? Because when it comes with self-reflection, comes with self-development. Someone's looking at maybe you've been on your own for a while, because you've been focused. On one hand, you're on your own. You feel kind of left out in the cold. But on the other hand, you're working your self-sufficiency, you know? Yeah, because now you're looking at your investments, you're looking at your donations, okay? So maybe you're single, maybe looking at donations, all right? Maybe someone look at you, a very volunteer person, very self-sufficient person when it comes to work, all right? Someone loves the way you have your practicality, or love the way you're very independent, but someone could be very jealous, all right, about your self-sufficiency, okay, or very stubborn, all right, maybe at work. Someone's loving, okay, how you materialize, and you're very patient. You could be an artist, a gardener, a singer, all right, or just building your investments, okay, because now the King of Wands is looking at you. Maybe the King of Wands is looking at maybe someone at work that's very self-sufficient, okay, maybe a Taurus person, maybe he's happy, all right, maybe he wants to come in and donate. He says, I'm single. Maybe a single person is looking at donating to a Taurus person. So now you're looking at the King of Wands, okay, and the King of Swords. Maybe you've got two independent masculines. One's looking at one self-sufficient, one's looking at another one. I don't know, maybe a group of people. But we're looking at being more analytical, more creative. If it's one person, we can be very creative, very abundant, very self-sufficient, because it's a go-getter. We look at the visionaries of maybe donations given to a Taurus person, a single person. But now you look at God having the riff of the truth, okay? Or this could be his ancestors, or this could be just a King of Swords, all right? Maybe he could be a detective or a lawyer, all right? But we're now looking at transformations. When you have the truth, the clarity, okay, you can make major breakthroughs away from confusions, all right, and be very creative. Someone looks like they've got the fire in the belly, or they like red. But we're looking at maybe a pedestal, maybe of the King of Swords and the King of Wands, or two different masculines. Looking at donations when it comes to a single person. Could be a Taurus person at work, okay? This masculine could be in his truth, because now we're looking at work. Maybe someone wants to work with someone very independent, self-sufficient. Maybe want to give an equal give and take, maybe to a Taurus person. So now there's three people at work. Maybe a King of Pentacles. Maybe this masculine feels very grounded in his truth information, feels very creative, giving an equal give and take when it comes to work situation. Because now we're looking at generational wealth. Maybe someone's looking at someone and comparing two people. And one person's going for generational wealth, and one person needs the King of Wands or needs this group of people. So now we're looking at someone very curious. Someone's looking at maybe working or was working with someone they thought was single, independent, Taurus person. Now they're in their thoughts. When it comes to the desire, or desire, maybe a Scorpio person in this group. So now we're looking at memories, fond memories, happiness, maybe soulmates. Maybe someone's working on the truth, clarity. Because you know you can make transformations creatively when it comes to equal give and take. If someone was working with a single person or holding on to a single person or Taurus person in this group, and now this person is very possessive over people's properties, look at the Grand Reaper that can't go to his higher self. They can't think on their higher self. They're not very balanced enough. So maybe this King of Wands is looking at working on a past memory. Because now there was stagnations, heartbreak. You have to use your intuition. Someone's single or is very self-sufficient when it comes to blocks, delays, using intuition. Someone's using their intuition because they're manifesting. Maybe equal give and take when it comes to a single person or when it comes to a Taurus person or a Libra person. Because now we're looking at the energy of maybe friends, partnerships, contracts. Maybe someone's looking at the lower course of oneself when it comes to a Taurus person. But now we're looking at the energy of I have. Someone's determined. Someone's determined. Maybe a King of Cups. A friend. Is thinking donations of a Taurus person to be independent, but create stagnations, obstacles for a King of Cups, a King of Wands, or a King of Wands is looking at donations on the mind of the King of Cups or his emotions, his intuition, because he's created a block when it comes to independent wealth. Maybe a Taurus person depends too much on his wealth, so now he's using intuition, creative side, the truth, and working on a memory. That's a stagnation, obstacles. Because now you can use your emotions, your intuition to make major shifts with the truth that can make transitions into creativity within this group, or working with a soulmate, maybe a Libra person that's self-sufficient. This person wants to come with equal give and take, maybe, because they got the will, the power. Because that means that someone's got self-discipline, self-control, to be a soul having a human experience. Maybe someone's looking at the willpower of a single person, a Libra person. And maybe a King of Cups is thinking about donations to a Taurus person. Because someone's gone within, seeing the truth. That's the foundation, maybe, of the King of Wands. Highlighted donations to a Taurus person to look independent and wealthy. So now someone's looking at their emotions. They're thinking about donations to a Taurus person. So now maybe a Taurus person has a choice of two when it comes to independence. And the foundation, someone looked within the King of Wands and seeing the King of Cups and the King of Wands was keeping this float, this financial float for this Queen of Pentacles to look independently wealthy. So now we see a stagnation, obstacles, delays. Because now someone's gone within. Someone's seen the coldness, maybe of their whole hot relationship. Maybe they all live in one house. Or when it comes to the soul of the self, it's cold, man. These people are just cold. They need to go within and seek their truth. Someone's gone into solitude, maybe isolation, hermit, gone within for the clarity. Someone's gone within and got the clarity because they worked on the truth, maybe about soulmate connection. I don't know why my light just moved. Anyway, so now we're looking at a situation when there's a Six of Cups. Someone's got in this memory, maybe about a Scorpio person or Cancer person or Taurus person. But someone's gone within and seeing the truth, the clarity. Because the hermit is always about going within and seeking your own truth. All right. Someone's on the personal truth, a personal transformation, illuminated. The devil. They were working with the devil. It's like God versus the devil. Someone's angry or someone's jealous that someone is connected to God, a soulmate connection. Maybe a Libra person that's independent. And they like to do voluntary work. Because you see this person like to give out donations. But it seems to be a one-sided situation because one person's giving, one person isn't. So maybe these men were given and she weren't giving anything to these men. Because now you're looking at materialism, obsessiveness. Someone's got information that someone had a battle. Someone's very angry. Someone's jealous. Someone's envious. Because now we're looking at a situation with Five of Swords. Five of Swords is bullying over materialism or envious. Because now someone's doing verbal, physical, mental abuse because they're thieving within this group. So now we're looking at abuse of relationships, or when it comes to the workspace, or when it comes to love. Somebody just wanted handouts, so independently wealthy. So now maybe this King of Wands is looking at it, and this King of Cups is trying to walk away from it, maybe. Because they're going within, they're seeing the truth. Because now they understand the devil's well. They're working on the devil's well. So maybe they're trying to complete one or two loose ends. Someone's watching someone on the internet, very angry, but we're protected by God. Right? Or this King of Wands, he's looking at his truth, doing transformation within this group. Okay? Because the memory is all about stagnation when it comes to unrequited love. Okay? Somebody was on a fake romantic journey. It was all about money. Okay? Relationships for convenience, to work maybe. So now we're looking at maybe Scorpio person having this memory when it comes to the cardinal. When it comes to career, reputation, someone's profession. Someone's very happy about someone planting a foundation. Maybe a Libra person that's very self-sufficient. Maybe a Leo person is happy with a soulmate person on the internet working. They've seen a connection with God. They've seen a connection of the angels highlighting the devil. And look, it's highlighting a Taurus person. She can't get away, man. She can't get away. Yeah, when it comes to plotting that foundation, the cash cow, she can't get away. Taurus, earth sign families, man. Remember, earth, you've got to come back with the balance. All right. Water signs, you've got to come with the peace. Because remember, water signs, you're about the emotions, give and take, equal give and take to bring peace on earth. King of Swords is all about information. Do you understand? To bring the truth. Because why? The devil don't like the truth. So now someone's bonded. So someone's addicted. They're very bonded to the devil. You've got to be very careful. I'm going to write a book about that little character right there. After the devil's daughter. Or I might explain it in there, you know. I have a little kind of like, it's, do I want to explain it now? You see, when it comes to adult stuff, you've got to be very careful. It's like, I'm going to say it in the briefest way properly as possible. It's like a fireman's pole. Once you go in, you don't know whether you're going into the dark side or up to heaven. Once you have, you know, you're both in the room, you're both serenading each other. This one was too materialistic. So now you're going down to the dark side. You haven't taken them steps to heaven. By using your higher self for transformations away from the dark side. Maybe someone is blocked from intuition. Why? Because they got too much to face. Do you understand? Because it's about cleaning up. This is like Earth School. You're meant to clean up your flaws of laws. But someone's got Satan claws. Do you understand? For their laws when it comes to the devil's world. So now we're trying to transform it into a soul world, but someone is very jealous. They want a devil's world because it's making them beneficial. All right? Now we're plotting a new foundation. There seem to be obstacles, delays. Someone needs to manage their emotions. And the more they manage their emotions, they can now make transformations with the intuition, with their psychic gifts, by being creative, going within, seeing the truth, speaking the truth, erasing the devil. Why? Because the devil don't like the truth. The devil don't like no sunlight. It likes the darkness. Anything dark, lying, stealing, cheating, whatever. Dark energy. All right? So now remember, your personality is adapted from the devil's world. Your soul is the light. Do you understand? It's the light, the joy, the peace, the happiness. But because we're so consumed with working for materialism, some people now are disconnected from the soul because they've adapted the personality around greed, envy, whatever. And now the personality is trapped in that envy, greed, materialism, obsession for possessions, because they see people as opportunities for what? To be their property. And what do they use? Sexual lust. Lust, not love, lust. So now they're disconnected from the soul of the self. So to be reconnecting, you have to work on your dark side, the flaws of the laws, and come back to godly stuff. Remember, G-O-O-D. Take one O out, what you got? G-O-D. God. Just be good. So you can be that oneness, mind, body, soul, heart. Why? Because the heart is the seat of the soul. But someone's in their G-O-D. Gold or diamonds. Materialism. Envy. Everything has to be about lust. Why? Because I can't take care of myself. A Taurus person that acts like they're single, but they're not. They've got 2 men on the go. 3 men on the go helping this little devil. Helping little devil. That's the hidden feeling. That's the hidden secrets of this. This was the hidden feelings and secrets why there was obstacles and delays towards a soul world made with a Leo person and a Libra person. All right? So now someone's looking very self-sufficient. When it comes to I have my feelings, I've gone within, I'm very creative in my truth, I've highlighted the devil energy, and I'm working on the world, a soul world. I'm very happy with my soulmate. I have that desire to go forward. Maybe for some of you, because now you're looking at obstacles, delays, because there was fears and there is. But when you use your heart as your beacon of light, it will bring in that joy, it will bring in that ground shit. Do you understand? And even though you might feel cold, but you're very wise. Why? Because you're heating up the soul of the self. Why? Because it's created. The soul is born to love. So now you're watering and you're taking away the coldness around the fire. And now you've got the fire in the belly. Yes, because now there was a stagnation. Somebody really loves the Queen of Swords. Very happy about Queen of Swords. Maybe someone's got happy memories about Queen of Swords. We're looking at stagnation after a heartbreak. Maybe this person is single. Okay, maybe for 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 years. All right, single. Maybe there was a stagnation for maybe 6 years, maybe with masculine, or maybe 2 years. Take it as it resonates. All right. So now we're looking at a Queen of Swords, very self-sufficient. Maybe someone's looking at equal, give and take, because now someone probably has their emotions after stagnations because of a Taurus person when it comes to self-sufficiency. Now we're using the intuition for our dreams to come true. Do you understand? Someone's got a different perspective. Oh, forget it. Let's not move on. All right. Let's make the card. So now we're looking at an equal give and take. All right. And now maybe someone saw a heartbreak of maybe a Taurus person putting the pills in with a King of Cups. So now we've gone with in. Maybe the King of Swords, King of Wands, a similar situation. He's very angry about this information. Maybe he's working. All right. Maybe on his career when it comes to the world. Because he's the Earth Angel. Earth Angel. Queen of Swords. Earth Angel. Okay. Queen of Swords is inviting. I want the truth and nothing but the truth. But she's looking at head over heart with a clear conscious mind. Maybe it was confusion. Maybe with King of Cups. Or maybe the equal give and take with King of Cups. When it comes to King of Wands. Going within. Because now we're looking at maybe independent wealth. When it comes to Queen of Swords. There was too much confusion. But she highlighted something about the King of Cups. Being donations to maybe an independent fake Taurus person. So now we understand maybe the King of Wands is thinking about the Queen of Swords. King of Wands is probably thinking about the Queen of Swords, his emotions. He's always loved this person. He's got the truth about a Taurus person. So now maybe this masculine is coming out. All right, he's gone soul searching. He's worked upon oneself, been very analytical, very dedicated. Look at the efficiency. Could be a doctor, could be a writer, could be a policeman. We're looking at analytical, but somebody was overcritical. Now someone is worrying. Okay, maybe this masculine wants to come in very helpful. All right. Now we've gone within. We've seen our friends. We've seen our family. Okay, we've seen who's for us, who's not for you. Someone was heartbroken. But once you rest, you know, and you talk to God. Okay, you look at your emotions, because that's what someone's thinking about. Okay, their emotions. Give an equal give and take. Talk to God. Talk to your ancestors. Maybe this Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords is speaking through the emotions of this King of Wands. And now he's in regret. He's in regret because he understands he missed out on an angel. He went to a devil instead. Someone that's connected to God, but he went to the devil instead. The devil's world, instead of the soul world. So now look at the evils of the devils, of the evils, of the divas. The divas of the evils bring on confusions, illusions. When it comes to the dream state, maybe someone likes to play with black magic, dark magic. I don't know what magic, but it came with confusions, battles. Somebody wants to win at any cost by bullying, thieving, mental, physical, verbal abuse. But someone looks like they have a regret of a wish fulfillment, a happily ever after. But there seems to be one extra cup. It was a lesson for the world to see. It all comes from self-love. Whatever you want, just go in self-love. Just have patience. Just work on self-love. Someone's studying, watching someone create their own generational wealth, a Queen of Swords. When it comes to the reputation, come with work. Maybe someone's very happy. Maybe Leo person when it comes to the soulmate connection. People wants to come in very reliable because now they're not confused anymore about this devil energy. Okay, so now we're looking at a situation where King of Wands is very connected to God. He's working with God. He's gone back to his original self. He's very happy. He understands there was a stagnation, but he had to be by himself for a while, to look about himself. Maybe someone came in interruption, King of Cups and a Taurus person because they want independent wealth. That's what's on someone's thoughts. Maybe someone's in regret because they were handed. Look at the hand. And that's in the thoughts, running through the belly, running through the legs, running through the head. And then they're looking and thinking, uh-oh, I missed out on a really good opportunity with a very loving person. My soulmate, a Queen of King of Cups. Now someone's angry. God is not happy with you guys, not taking care of yourself, not working on your true, authentic happiness. God will protect you from your outside forces if you take care of yourself, especially if you start creating a soul world. Start planting a soul world, a foundation, the world of souls. Someone's happy about someone's foundation, a soulmate's foundation, maybe a Leo person. He wants to come in happy, understands about the twin flame energy, karmics, soulmates, Someone's very happy, maybe Aries person, because now they're using their intuition for their wishes to come true. Maybe a Queen of Wands, King of Wands sees the Aquarius person, the Queen of Swords, as the creative counterpart. So now you have the King and Queen of Cups with the King and Queen of Wands. They've made that decision. They are the Phoenix rising after a battle with Aquarius person, the Five of Swords. Somebody was coming in with bullying, thieving, doing verbal, mental, physical abuse within their relationships. Okay, it was a secret of deception to bring in the fear in the air. Do you understand? But no, we're healing. Aquarius person, a healer, an earth angel, a star seed. That are just looking into generational wealth, Somebody wanted to put an end to that. An institution or maybe a Taurus person. They were after a Wheel of Fortune. So they were backstabbing. That's all else in their thoughts is to backstab. Masquerade as a friend, slander. A Taurus person wanted to plant their garden as an empress. And now you've got the emperor and the empress from a past life. And that's the truth. What did I say? From a past life. Yeah, somebody wants to come in with blunt talking. Maybe a fire sign person when it comes to new projects, to inspire the urge to create, to come in with balance. Maybe he feels more. Hey, the Emperor. 1, 2, 3, 4. The Emperor. Now the Emperor is using balance, groundship, using the intuition to take that leap of faith. Why? Because he's very reliable. Once you have this in order, all your goals, everything you organize gets there. Why? Because you're the alchemist. Don't miss out by looking at past issues because someone built a foundation. They drained your energy. They broke your heart. They gave you false promises. They didn't have the love. Everything's a lesson. It's a lesson. See, now he understands he has a counterpart, a Queen of Cups. He's happily ever after. And he can't wait to reunite a Leo person. Because he has a different perspective when it comes to planting his foundation. He has a different perspective when it comes to working with a Queen of Pentacles. He said, I have to walk away. I shouldn't have walked through it in the first place. It was a conflict. It brought too much conflict when it comes to fame, recognitions, you know. It was too much. It was a rival. It was a challenge. It was a rival in the end. So he had to walk away to save his career. Even though he feels wounded, you know, he's got that strength and extra ambition to go forward. Maybe he's got healthy boundaries now. I think every lover should have healthy boundaries. So you don't go into that toxic. Look how dark that is. Look how beautiful that is. The difference. One's led by the devil, one's led by the angel. Use your intuition, collective, when it comes to your choices, you know. Have healthy boundaries. It could be talking about Gemini person or Sagittarius person. When it comes to maybe a legal battle, maybe or justice, you know. Someone's heart's being weighed against a spiritual prison, earth prison. You know, so now we've got that sparkling idea. Now we can have love of self. But someone's worried about that. It's in their thoughts. Maybe a Gemini person, a Taurus person. Up at night, don't want to feel left out in the cold. Well, next time you behave yourself. You're not children. You're not children. So now someone's worried. Why are they thinking and talking about trying to block Aquarius person to bring difficulty to a romance? Because they wanted the messages. So someone had to defend themselves from promiscuity. Why could they lie, steal and cheat and someone's very heartbroken? Why could someone's doing backstabbing? That was the hidden feeling. Now we got the willpower to go through a soulmate connection. Just use your right intuition, your right energy, your right intentions. And don't hold on to other people's burdens. You've got your own burden. Everyone's adults. Everyone can take care of themselves. We've all got a back, we've all got a bone, we've all got flesh, we've got legs, we've got all arms. No one's a baby. Alright? Let's go for these ones then. I don't know. I don't really like my written ones. I like plain. I don't like the words. But when I don't know, I just feel like, because I'm dealing with a karmic situation and they like to mix words. I don't know, sometimes I just feel like I have to use words just to show you guys, you know. Zoom in your cameras, have a look. Test your own intuition. You know, but don't go down the dark side, the rabbit hole when it comes to the cards. It can be dangerous. So now maybe someone's being single, maybe a Leo person at work is looking at failure, lack of achievement, maybe with someone's being single. Someone he feels ashamed. That's why he acts like he's single. With a Taurus person, he's ashamed that he was disloyal and left the Queen of Swords by herself. I know he is. I know he is. I know. I haven't been easy either, you know. It's not easy when you see someone being spiked and there's nothing you can do about it and they just ignore you all the time. And then you keep seeing all these different messages and I just want to be angry with him sometimes, you know. I know he's ashamed that he wasn't loyal. His soul looks after me all the time. I know, it's just his flesh. That's it. Someone maybe lack confidence now because there's a disgrace, dishonour with a single person that's looking at disappointment, maybe a Taurus person. You know? I know Addy didn't mean it. As much as I'm arguing, as I always tell you, leave him alone. I'll deal with him in my own time. Just get your own lesson from it. Get your own understanding. Go and seek your own soulmate. Don't worry about other people's problems, you know. Worry about your own. You've got the star inside of you. Don't waste it for other people. Go inside. Go and seek God within you, you know. Because now you're looking at lack of faith. Maybe with a Taurus person giving donations, you know. There's a lack of faith. Maybe with a Aquarius person or a Taurus person. Lack of faith, man. Or maybe he feels like a Taurus person has a lack of faith in this masculine because he didn't give any love back. It was a failure. So now you're looking at loss, you know. Broken dreams when it comes to donations. Maybe with a Taurus person missing out opportunities. Or maybe a King of Cups. He bring that lack of faith about an Aquarius person, you know. So now you're looking at discouragement. Someone really feels lost inside themselves. Why? Because they're broken. It's a broken dream, missed opportunity. Maybe an Aquarius person, that's how a Leo feels. Or Aquarius person feels that about a Leo person. Or maybe King of Cups, looking at this stagnation, heartbreak, with Queen of Swords. Because the King of Wands is just looking at it with passion, you know. He's got that fire in his belly. He's a visionary. He's a go-getter. He can make transformations. He's like a chameleon. you know. He's walking with joy in his feet. He should stay like that. So disappointed. I don't know why I feel like I'm going to cry. Just wasn't the person I met. But God's got a bigger picture, you see. For all of us. We're all living an illusion. This is why it's Earth School. We've got to learn, to unlearn, to learn again, you know. When it comes to loyalty to God, the truth, the passion. So we can work with God again. God is our saviour. God protects us from outside forces, you know. Because now Aquarius is confessing about King of Wands. Or King of Wands wants to confess to Aquarius person and come clean about failed strategy. Maybe he was blackmailed, you know, by King of Cups or a Taurus person. But he's been outsmarted by Aquarius person. Someone's got caught in the act. Why? Because Aquarius person is led by God. King and Queen of Swords. They're both perfectly matched together. King and Queen of Swords. King and Queen of Cups. We just hasn't seen King and Queen of Pentacles yet. But everything else is there. King of Swords. Maybe looking at a Pisces person or his emotions of a secret, an illusion. Maybe God's looking at this deception. Maybe God doesn't want you to fear the devil. Just go in your imagination. Look in the mysteries of life. Look at your subconscious mind. See the visions of God with love and truth and idolize God only. We're meant to be here to break generational curses, but someone is in fear and anxiety. Because someone feels very insecure, maybe by an air sign person when it comes to the work. You know? Because Aquarius person will bring peace to these people. Maybe somebody wants to work on a peaceful resolution with Aquarius person. They want to compromise. Maybe overcome a challenge because they're working or looking on the internet. Or maybe you're looking at a soul world. Or maybe somebody wants revenge or dishonor. But someone's looking at arrest. Because someone's in regret. You know, but you could turn all your regrets into grace. Maybe someone feels a remorse, a group of people, maybe. Take it as it resonates. But somebody risks everything, even a group of people, just to not like someone that they don't know, you know? So now we're looking at the desire of a Scorpio person when it comes to work. Maybe a friend or someone very familiar. Maybe they want to come with a peaceful resolution, but they compromise, a challenge. So now we're looking at Sagittarius person, Scorpio person, had a desire, you know, to seek self-control, self-balance. Maybe back with the Queen of Swords, that's how a Leo feels, the Earth Angel. Wants to bring harmony, peace. Maybe wants to blend, but we're looking at unification in relationships. We've been guided by the angels, our guardian angels. Maybe a Leo person or Scorpio person, or someone has that desire to say, yes, I seek the angels to guide me to the soul of the self, to plant my foundation when it comes to heaven and the earth. We're meant to be a soul world, but somehow it became a devil's world because everybody got too excited running for the superficial things, I guess, chasing the shiny stuff. But they chased themselves away from the shine into the darkness of self. So now looking at delays, obstacles towards God's plan, it became the devil's world instead of the world for souls to be happy and, you know, on a foundation where there's abundance for everybody, but just not for the needy because they're too damn greedy, you know, always on the knees, sucking for honey bees, you know, creating honey traps, obstacles, delays, heartbreaks. When this happens, you have to cover your heart because the heart is the seat of the soul. There seems to be delays and obstacles to someone's decisions. Maybe there was divided loyalty, maybe. But there seems to be an obstacle, a decision to be made, but it's been such a heartbreak. Because somebody was stealing, lying, acting like a friend, and maybe this King of Cups and a Taurus person. Because now we have 4 of Swords thinking about the 2 of Swords that became a 6 of Swords. That was a difficult situation because when we went within and someone done the truth by using the coffin of death, which is your bed, and they went to sleep, which is the cousin of death, and they saw the extra sword, it was a lie. Somebody was lying, stealing, cheating, acting like a friend, maybe a King of Cups and a Taurus person. So he brings delays, obstacles to people's decisions, a very difficult decision when it comes to being backstabbed in the back. Because now we understand, maybe Aries person, maybe a Leo person seeing this independency, this conflicts when it comes to someone being by themselves. Maybe a family of people doesn't want this King of Wands to be the Taurus person, or King of Cups is the Taurus person, because it's all about donations. So now we see friends and family, communities. Maybe they're looking within themselves and they're seeing this failure, this lack of achievements, the shame of the game was so lame. It was dishonesty. There was too much lack of confidence when it comes to the confidence, because there was too much grace. They thought, but it was a disgrace of the lace of a Taurus person. So now we see the reliability. Maybe a Taurus person, the King of Cups, relying on this conflict with the Queen of Swords and the King of Wands. King of Wands has probably gone within and highlighted the lack of faith of Aquarius person, that Taurus person had, and why, the reasons and the logics behind it. Now we understand someone's highlighted the torch of the truth. And now someone, maybe the King of Wands, wants to confess, expose, come clean to maybe Aquarius person about a failed strategy that he's highlighted. And now he has a lack of faith because it's upside down star in a Taurus person. When it comes to reliability, when it comes to practicality, when it comes to being loyal. Maybe a King of Cups wasn't loyal because now you see the distance between two people. Someone thought they were working smart, but they weren't working hard or smart. So now we're looking at maybe someone wants to travel by land or do a job offer. There was a job offer. Maybe they were relying on the King of Wands for a job offer, maybe, or for traveling. So now we're looking at broken dreams for Aquarius person because of a Taurus person's being reliable or unreliable to a King of Wands, or King of Wands being reliable to a Taurus person that now is upside down star. And now is an upside down Five of Wands, a Leo, failure with a Taurus person. So now we understand someone's gone within. They're going to confess about Virgo person, Taurus person, conflicts with family, friends, community, Queen of Swords, unstable, seeing this, unstableness when it comes to finances, somebody's workplaces maybe coming with conflicts, arguments, you name it. Why? Because there was a soulmate reunion that was cancelled because the Taurus person was relying on a King of Wands to have a lack of faith, and Aquarius person, disengagements. So now they're going through their own broken dreams, missed opportunities. Because now someone's going for unexpected financial windfall, maybe a King of Wands, when he starts confessing the truth, because now he understands his securities was surrounded by obsessive demon people, like a Capricorn person trying to take control of their feelings, trying to take care of people's secrets, but it's a lie. He can take care of anyone's secrets if he likes. A Virgo Taurus person hoping someone's secrets, is he? Holding it, trying to control it. Because why? Because he's looking at security, wealth for his family. So now looking at inheritance. Someone was settling down, maybe trying to take control of someone's good news, someone's monetary good news. So now we understand the devil is in the secret, creating illusions, deceptions, fear in the air. Why could I have imagination apart from the dark side? So now someone's insecure when it comes to cycles of life, cycles with the devil. Because now we understand why maybe a fire sign person or the tower moment is here for the devil. Now the devil fears change. The devil trying to prolong this illusion with a Pisces person, Capricorn person, Virgo person, Taurus person. So now we see this group of people trying to find a peaceful resolution with Aquarius person. Why? Because this group of people seeing the fear of change with the devil. The devil was prolonging, upholding, trying to create the disaster for everybody else. But no, the disaster directed back to the devil. Now the devil is trying to avoid a tragedy. So now you see this delay. Oh gosh, it's going to happen anyway. They're trying to avoid this loss. The devil's world trying to avoid this loss. But no, as you can see, the sky keeps changing every day. Now we've got a lion in there now. Oh yeah, did you see that sky on the news? Well, it was a black ring. And they give some far-ass excuse. But I'm telling you, many things are going to be coming in from that sky. I saw it. But nobody wants to listen. Everybody wants to listen to the devil. Why? Because the devil can't protect himself once the people them come. Because you owe karmic debt. They're coming for you lot. The darkness. So now someone's making speed. Aquarius person. Oh, making speed. Maybe someone's working on creating a speed, peaceful resolution with Aquarius person. Because they want progress. They want to rush forward. Maybe a Leo person. They're seeing this movement of Aquarius person having a peaceful resolution, compromising. Why? Because they've got self-control, they've got the balance, they've got the moderation, they've got the harmony. They are the earth angel. They've been guided by the angels. So now someone's happy that maybe a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo person lacks money. Speedily going into a lack of money because they wanted that for a Leo person. Lack of money, poor financial control, missed opportunities. That's what they want for a Leo person. They rang delay, excess spending on purpose, scrutiny, greed. Oh, yes, lovely. They came in with greed. They did. Absolutely, love. They wanted instability. Greed. That's what they wanted. This Capricorn person. Yep, they sure did. So now we're looking at greedy. Somebody is very, very greedy, mumsy. Missed opportunities now. Why? Because of misuse of resources. Oh, yeah. So this Queen of Swords came with the truth, and now there's a conflict with the family now. Why? Because Taurus person is relying on unexpected windfall from a King of Wands. Now we understand. Someone's making large purchases. Now they're looking at financial loss. Oh, because they have a lack of control. Because somebody doesn't want to shed their own skin. Someone sees the Queen of Swords are very reliable. Very reliable. Very practical. Very patient. Patient man rides the donkey. Oh, yeah, because someone sees the power in the Queen of Swords, my darling. The potential, the skills, the initiations, the resourcefulness, the manifestations, and the will and the talent. Because why? They are the alchemists. There you go. Alchemists. A very good manifester. So now there seems to be within the air, within these families of an Aries person, Leo person, King of Cups, Taurus person, all arguing about a Queen of Swords. Why? Because the Queen of Swords came with the truth, nothing but the truth, and now there's a conflict between families, friends, and community. Why? Because of unstable finances in the workplace and in someone's home. Now there's arguments. Why? Because there was a cancelled union of soulmates. Why? Because a Taurus person lacks faith. Oh, they don't believe in God. Never mind. So now we're looking at, you can do whatever you want. All right, because you don't believe in God, let's call the FBI. I spy with my little eye. So we begin with L, Leo. Leo is thinking, is he, about his emotions, want to be reliable to a Queen of Swords that's very balanced. Oh, yeah, but he keeps thinking about his lack of faith with a Taurus person. Never mind. Now he feels like he needs to stand up for his belief, needs to be very determined. Maintaining control. And that's how he feels like the Queen of Swords is doing, maintaining her control. Why? Because she thinks she's absolutely beautiful, my darling. And someone's very, very jealous. They need to do the spiking to keep someone there. You know, you can't force love, someone said on my TikTok once, not TikTok, Twitter once, before it was X. Yeah, they were using, what is it, Thor, oh, what is it, Pete, was it, all these names from these celebrities. I looked it up. I said, oh God, they're using the same names as well as who they play. They're so stupid, not very good at crime. You know, you can't force love. Oh yeah, you can. Genevieve did. She spiked a man, innit? So that the two of cups can be at disharmony, imbalance, arguments, disconnection, breakups, rejection, separation, abuse, and bully. There you go. You can't force love, but you can if you're Genevieve Nadia. All you got to do is lie, steal, treat, masquerade as a friend, do spiky, wipey, in people, drinky winkies. So she can look at their masculine and feel the winky winky. She's winking at the winky winky. Oh, winky winky, yeah. So the wanking, you can forget it. He wants to do winky wanky. I didn't say he was little Levi. Don't take the piss. My masculine is not little, actually. Thank you very much. I'll take that back. I like to do rhymes with words. Sometimes my garbage is not it. Okay, behave yourself. Now we're looking at business decision. When it came to a Virgo Taurus person with a Leo or Aquarius person. Now they're looking at a business decision. Maybe with a Aquarius person because they're looking at unexpected windfall. Oh, yeah. Aquarius person's got some good planning, man. But someone was in anticipation when it comes to this vision. Because there was 2 pathways and somebody went overseas. Wee! Away from a Queen of Swords. Yeah, he went to partnership. He went like this. Wee! Bye! And didn't stay floating. No, because he went with someone with a heart as heavy as a stone. So now we see this decision. And now someone's feeling it. Maybe a Pisces person, Aries person, Leo person. Maybe looking unexpected and willful. Now, why? Because they went reliable to a Taurus person. Now they're going to be confessing to a Aquarius person. Why? Because they left Aquarius person all by herself and created nothing but secrets, illusions, delusions, deceptions, fears in the ears and everything. And now guess what? Now they fear God for real. Come to home, baby. Now they fear God. Don't fear me. I'm the last person you got to fear. Don't idolize me. Don't idolize no celebrity. You better idolize God. Don't fear no one. Not even me, my friend. No, 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 no. You fear God and God only. I'm no one. I'm just God's little messenger. That's it. There you go. Just God's little messenger. Come to tell the people then about the fake depression. Oh, yeah, maybe a Leo person in depression, burnt out, exposure. Oh, yeah, never mind. Incomplete victory. Or maybe a Cancer person. Never mind. They look at control. Control your directions, my friend. Look at success, determination, the willpower, the strength, the travel, the conquest. Now we're looking at the focus. The focus of this group of people now. Why could they fear change? Why could they fear God, baby? Why? Because of their poor reality check. Maybe a Scorpio person, a Cancer person, overindulgent, gossiping, lack of social life, broken engagements, you name it. Scorpio person came with unrequited love, heartbreaker, manipulator, one night stand, cheater with a hidden agenda. This moon magic, moon foolishness. They know who they should work for. Moon pig. So these people got hidden agendas, blocked intuition. They're feeling lost now. Why? Because there's a new beginning. Scorpio, Pisces, pansies. Oh, gosh. They lack self-belief, man. This is why they're fearing now. They fear fire signs, new beginning. A Leo person, they seem too strong. This Scorpio person, they think he's too strong, connected to God, going forward to God. Or they see the power of the King of Swords when it comes to injustice or a lawyer or something. Because someone needs to let go. Because I was looking at procrastination, delayed news when it comes to someone's purpose. You can seek your own purpose, you know. Alright, so now we're looking at maybe someone's looking at going within, seeing this devil, seeing this change. And now maybe this King of Wands is dealing with another Aries person, Sagittarius person, but there seems to be an outside King of Wands. Why? Because he looks within himself, he's seen the devil, he's been with the devil, and don't expect the person to be happy. No, he's not. He's very angry. Now he's very rude, very forceful, dictator, little bully, impulsive. Now you can't abuse, unreliable, unfaithful little buffoon. Acts like he's a weak-ass little bitch, but he's not. So leave him out there. Let him act like a weak-ass little bitch. But trust me, I've seen that man's soul. So if he wants to be outside acting like a fool, leave him outside. Leave him. Because he's a very, very strong, powerful person. So I'm just going with the flow, really. King of Cups. Making him look like he's a bad person and the King of Cups is the good one. No, he's not. No, he's not. It's the King of Cups that's the bad one. Not my King of Wands. No, it's not. To me, he's a bad person. But to everybody else, he's beautiful. He is really beautiful. But when you're going through spiky, wacky, dinky, winky, dinky, he's not a nice person. He's not going to be a nice person to a lot of people. Now, a lot of people's going to understand why I'm not giving him no excuses, you know. But this is why he's probably been a bit tyrant over the years. Because someone's playing with his drinks. To make him feel insecure, be late for work, be grumpy, wumpy, dumpy person. Acting like he's the best thing since sliced bread. No. No, secretly he's going through something. And I'm here to expose it because he's just sitting in like he's a shithead. Don't know why. I don't understand. You should see how powerful his soul is. Oh my goodness. Go within, people. Go and see your own realizations. Go and see your own power. Do you know what I mean? So now maybe this person is a bit confused about Scorpio person. Ooh, Scorpio person. He said, baby, not me. I know what I'm doing. You know, you're not happy with me. But he said, no, Scorpio person, you're rude. He said, you're too damn forceful. Maybe a Cancer person. He said, you're the devil. Pisces person. He said, I'm turning my back. Oh, yeah, unfaithful little buffoon. Maybe someone that's familiar to him. Maybe a friend or family friend or something. But he's come to peaceful resolution. Maybe at work. Because he's going through speed changes. Someone fears this fire signs change though. Hey, he said, don't play with me. He said, what did you call me, a coward? Yes, I did. We're going to do about it. He said, all right, I'll see you another time. I'll see you this lifetime or another lifetime. But you see that word coward that you told me online and how my pum-pum and all that? Oh, Vivi, I'm coming for you, yeah. Because I'm going to be that boyish one that coming for you. Because you like when I'm blunt, all right? Watch when I'm coming. Oh, yeah, I'm coming in with courage. Oh, yeah, I'm going with my heart, the strength. And listen, Aquarius person. I'm going through some quick speed. I've known you for 3 months, but there's certain things you said online that I did not like. So I'm coming for you next, my girl. And I'm going to say to the King of Wands, bring it on, bitch. All right? Now we're looking at shattered dreams. Are we dissatisfied? Nightmare, Leo. Never mind. Okay, but your low self-esteem, boo-hoo. No lie, you should see how empty you are in my dreams there. So he said to me a couple of days ago in my dream, I kissed his face. I said, oh, you're so happy. I was so happy to see him alive because I've seen so much spiking, wikey, dinky, winky, all that. He came down the stairs happy, you know. We both were so happy. I took his face and I kissed it. I said, oh, you're safe. You're safe. And he said, you're intimidating me. I just pushed that man off your seat and we went to the lift. I said, right, now you got the code me. Yeah, and they both started laughing, going into a lift. Now you got to code me about with your Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo person, about you doing excess spending, creating people's foundation. All right, now you got to code me now. You should have done it in private. Now we're in public. I told you I don't like talking to my masculine like this in public, but you pushed me this far, my boy. So now you got to cope with it. So that's your problem, but you're working with someone that lacks. Don't insult my intelligence, my boy. Don't get me started. Why is he laughing? Oh my God, it's the truth. I said, why is he laughing? He said, it's the truth. He's planting his foundation, wants to plant a foundation with Aquarius, Gemini, Libra person. Because Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person lacks money. He was not doing it for the money thing anyway. Do you know what I mean? And he's got his own money, doesn't need me. I ain't got shit. So now he's looking at his soulmate. He's looking at a friend, Scorpio person. He's coming with new ideas, new plans, new internet, new logic, new reasons, new faith, new everything. So now he's looking at this situation, King of Wands upside down, looking at his own strength, his new ideas from a queen that is the Libra, Gemini, Aquarius person. And he said, boy, I left you all alone for lack of money, no financial control, no nothing. And I went to someone that has everything and me and more and still lacks money, lacks poor financial control. And you're over there all by yourself, planting your own foundation with self-control, self-discipline, everything. He said, baby, this lifetime, next lifetime. No, I'm not saying that. No, you can jog on in your AAA suit. You can say whatever you want on your line, mister. I'm not doing what you want me to do. Enough is enough. Get out of my head. Thank you very much. Thank you. And go heal your ass. All right? Aquarius person. Justice after the devil came in. There you go. That's what happens when the tower came in. Hey! Oh, that's what I was meant to I love the card spirit. Don't start with me. He said, I love running too much. That's why I wasn't paying no attention. He said, pay attention to the cards and stop running me and pay attention to the cards. It's deeper than just our love. It's about everybody else. Listen! Go away, Adiwali. I'm not joking. I'm telling you, this man, I'm so telepathically connected to this person. It's just crazy. So now looking at the secrets, remember what I said, the tower comes in. If you don't use your intuition, all right, this is when the devil comes in, do you understand, and makes a havoc. Why? Because we didn't use their intuition. So now we're bounded to certain like contracts, friends, relationships, family, toxicity, you name it, right? And then this is when the angel comes in now, all right? And then they start writing down, or they've been in the corner watching all this time, but they're writing. These are the 12 juries. So they're writing what's going on in this tower. The tower is you. The tower is your ego. The tower is your authority. The tower is your community, your environment, whatever it is that you feel is your foundation that you've built from the beginning upwards. Could be your country, your nation, your body. But the devil's in there. Why? Because you're not using your intuition. So now this is when the star comes in. Oh, look, there it is. This is when the star comes in. But this person's not a star or a healer. This is why you don't got the star energy wrong. Stop calling celebrities stars. They're not. They're the wrong, you lot idolizing the wrong type of stars. A star comes in healing all of you lot's foundation. So if you're going to be going to a Beyonce concert, all of you lot meant to be as rich as Beyonce. That's how much her power is supposed to bring you towards your fulfillment, towards your wish fulfillment, to show you that everyone has a star in them, not just the stars that sit there moaning about our struggles. And they're the ones that's in the big houses, in the big boats, in the big everything. But they're the ones still moaning about, oh, Black Lives Matter, White Lives Matter, look what's going on, where they're shipping their champagne and eating caviar and tell us all about their life on podcasts. Boring. Boring, because it's going through the same vicious cycle all the time. We're not going anywhere near the soul world because we're not using our intuition. This is why we need to stop insulting animals. Animals are acting a certain way. Why? Because we took most of their habitats away. But they use their intuition. We don't. So you can't compare yourself to animals when animals are doing better than us. It's just like we messed them up a little bit. That's it. Keep it real, people, man. Let's not do no fakery-jakery over here. No. You're going to go through time on this on your own. So remember, walk in love, talk in truth. Love you guys. Bye.